This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the New York Jets. To get this one started, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed, and he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Right to the air is Carr. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and it almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Carr. And his throw here is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
So two incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. Carr now to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 78 yards. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned him, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Xavier Gibson now from his end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
Watch it quick. Come on, man. Play the game, man.
That's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that.
I'll take that dub if you quit. So I'm finna blow you out. I'm hot.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
This pick action right here. Pick 6.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play,
I suck a Bert Starr be throwing that ball, man. He be flicking that mud. Brett Starr be freaking that mud. Put Joe Namath back in there. Put Joe Namath back in there. Watch I pick him off.
On first and 10. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
I enjoy playing this game, man.
Again on second down.
I got you. That's a touch. This might be a touchdown. You probably got to be beat on this play.
Now it's 3rd and 5. First down, he nicely bit off. Pretty decent game.
I'll send up blitz. What you gonna do?
On 3rd down. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively.
You ain't getting it.
Off the field, despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense. I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they cut to getting in time or what the case was.
Give me that.
The Jets trying to put the big down, but it doesn't work. And this defense will take over into their field at the 40-yard line.
Right to the block.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. The way the game has changed a little bit is the defensive goals have changed in a big way. Nowadays, it's not so much counting certain yardage or whatever, but it's not giving the teams expensive play. When you can make it, the whole team below that. They're getting against it, but just
Come on, man. You gotta get those, man. You gotta get those. I threw that ball right to you. I'm going to line it up next time. Because I'm sure going to be looking for you. I like to get them tight ends active.
That's discouraging them from taking off. And they can try to pass downfield.
Good.
Carl trying to get
On second down.
this one. Gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 3rd and 2. Now Carr.
Flush to his right.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Carr can be
He's a spread of a perfect example as he gets the first. He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some partnerships there beyond the first down marker, and his early drive can continue.
It's a blowout right here, man. You might as well quit.
Now first down here is Sarah. And they're fighting to be good. 2nd and 9. Now Paul. Escaping the pressure right.
Good pick, man. Good pick. I should have thrown it out of bounds. I don't know what I was thinking.
After 1-7-0.
I'll give you a game, man. I ain't gonna let you score though. Turn the fan back on. It's getting hot because that PlayStation be running hot.
The New York defense taking over for their next possession. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Good throw.
That's caught out on the left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A very solid gain of 27.
That dude Bert started flicking that mug, dog. He be flicking that. Aaron Rodgers, a.k.a. Brett Starr, be flicking that mug, man.
For really good yardage.
From the 34.
That old school quarterback be flicking that mug.
Now Rodgers.
I'm looking for an interception. Who that nation?
Another first down as well.
Yeah, big play there. When you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On play action, it's Rodgers.
Give me that. That's what I'm looking for.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one. Maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Had to throw that ball away, man. They coming back there deep. Like that.
He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
You gonna like this, man. You gonna like this little razzle dazzle.
Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. 3rd and 8. Lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beat. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll go for it. It's Carr. He lets it go deep for Olave. He's got it at the 15. And he is going to have the Saints first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll come out in the pistol. Kamara is in the end zone for a Saints touchdown. So he had a nice run to get him down there. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after we run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Now he's back out there to move this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum and were moving the football. But something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Give me that.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
You might as well quit. This is a blowout, man.
It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD. Pick 6, and I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they went standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call, meaning 3 safeties with big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Saints offense and Derek Carr still in the field, so they figure to go for 2 here. And he's going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He keep churning those extra few inches, and the two-point attempt is turned aside. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
Give me that. You don't want it?
Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Rolling to his right. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second
I'm going to run that play. He going to let me run that play without lining my feet up.
on play action. Now Carr. Here's Johnson with a reception. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Kamara up the middle. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
That's my favorite play right here, man.
To their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On second down, here's Carr. Flushed out right. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So 8 yards on the completion there, and now it's 3rd and 3. On the end around, this is Thomas.
Ah, man, I couldn't get it, man.
Stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
I couldn't get it, man.
Get the stoppage with
I got a play right here that's going to be touchdown.
in the first half. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. To throw, it's Carr. And it's cannot convert. And they
My finger randomly hit the button, man. I was supposed to time it.
backfires. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
I should have went for a field goal, man. I don't know what I was thinking.
Jets offense coming up down the stretch.
It's a pick right here, though.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
Number 1 defense. Number 3 offense.
They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you
Good Santonio Holmes catch.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect.
That would have been pick if I didn't click on him, though.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Able to complete this one in time of conflict. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Open man, here is Cobb. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
He be flicking that mug, dog. First Star be flicking that mug, man. Red Star be flicking that mug.
On first down is Rodgers.
Oh, that's Pig.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
He don't know what he doing. I'm gonna show you how to launch that mug.
And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
I'm gonna show you how to launch that mug. You gotta level up your feet and scroll up like you playing golf.
The final shot here before half for Carr. He lets it go.
Show you how to launch that mug. Give me that. Show you how to launch that mug.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get it down at about the 17-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they say to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late. That wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible, let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
On play action. Now
That's big. I know you just did. Oh, I was trying to pick that mug. You been throwing picks all day and try to launch it. You ain't launch it right. You gotta scroll up like you playing golf. They ain't launching. The timing all perfect. You gotta be playing golf. You gotta move them feet.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Oh, that was quick. I like that. That was quick as a mug. But I ain't gonna lie, he can do that. First Star can do that. Fresh Star.
This one moves the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
He been playing since the 1950s.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Give me that. He known to throw picks though.
Interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
I told you from the beginning it was going to be a blowout, man. You might as well quit.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Now flags will come in, and I think this is against the Saints up top. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing now is Carr. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On the counter, here's Kamara. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Again, it's Kamara. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
This touchdown right here. I see it now. Watch how I line that thing up.
Pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trap.
This touchdown if you don't know what you're doing.
Lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now a play fake. Carr. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints have got it on cruise control. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they can't even think of it. We're in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Carr will look to throw. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it.
Just messing around with you, man. Ain't no way you coming back anyways. You're gonna need 2 miracles to come back. This crazy.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight,
drop that shoulder down on you.
He only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and really beating the traffic in order to get over to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw.
Wide open, bro. What a bummer.
He may go. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. C.J. Uzomah, 94 yards. And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit.
Go for 2.
So from back deep in their home territory, all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there. It was a video game call that worked.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
I had him in.
Quentin Williams.
That's crazy. I got you, Derek Carr, man. We gonna launch that bud. Cause his defense, he ain't got Sauce Gardner acting up this quarter. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. Launch it. Give me that.
So it costs a penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for
you got Moss. You got Nail. You got Nail.
Carr now on 1st down.
You got Nail.
Pass here to Hill. And he'll go out of bounds 14-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return to more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
This touchdown if you don't know what you're doing.
Target to throw.
No, come on, Camaro, don't get scared of me, man.
Passing attack.
I got you, Tyson Hill. This is a little cut and play for you.
Touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to start throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one.
All right, I'm finna let you run the Alpha Camaro. I hear you.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing.
Look at Maximus. Pope Maximus with his Roman Catholic stuff on.
It does feel like there's been a shift out there.
Pope Maximus.
Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. So Carter departs and on his way groupie for the Saints field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you both know. If you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked it off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this was pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Yeah, absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit down and watch every error that they made.
This defense is beast, man. I'm telling you. With the new additions that we got coming in 2024, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna get crazy than a mug, man.
Be in this type of situation again.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Big brain.
This pass.
Off of the power down. Oh, if you lucky, you drew.
5 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. Yeah, but this game well in hand. Perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no waypoints. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
I sure thought he was about to play action and that's a good play.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first.
That's the only way you're going to win if you start slinging that mud from side to side. If you ain't slinging that mud from side to side to them receivers, I don't think you got no chance. That's what you really supposed to be doing. You got some quick receivers. You ain't using them. Ain't no way all of them locked because you throwing it to the same dude every time. Crickling and that dude on the side over there. Look at that. And the system working too, but you not scoring.
Before it's all said and done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, this game is certainly
It's working, but you're not scoring.
but as a defense, they don't want to get
He's going into the same person. You're supposed to be slinging that mud. You're supposed to be done slinging that mud.
yardage and puts points on the board. They have pride too on that side of the ball.
Rodgers now on first down.
Hey,
And my goodness.
going into the same person, man. This got to be a little kid.
Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Saints are going to take over
This touchdown, man.
Getting set for the next drive, the New Orleans offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable fourth quarter.
I just need some room. You know what I like to do.
Stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice.
Give me that, boss. You got the boss.
But not before they work it across midfield. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big fourth quarter.
Then they uploaded his ratings to 96 as a quarterback. Oh, man, that's crazy.
Just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Carr gonna throw here.
No, I'm a razzle dazzle that man.
Left side and he's got a man. That's Johnson.
I just want to score one more time.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, when these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that.
Give me that.
Maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. I guess he didn't like how some of the staff were on earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly lost.
He was all day.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As he'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against a big-bodied guy in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. On play action, now Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it.
Yeah. I just wanted to score one more time.
They just add to their totals. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
The point after, good by grouping. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD.
Give me that. Come on, man. Beat those.
Pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable when their opponent was playing a partner. They do have some good news, though. This This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now it's Rodgers. And they find Hall. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Get 300. Get 300.
Here's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard.
Better call some of them timeouts. That's game over. Hold them to one touchdown. Number one defense.
With their heads held high, what a performance by the offense too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here this week.
Certainly was. I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other to practice, obviously your training camps, your off season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From MetLife Stadium, good night, everybody.